Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Legends of Runeterra video, but this time I'll be reviewing the newly released variety patch notes that literally just came out 10 minutes ago. So I'm super stoked for it. I haven't seen a single card, obviously haven't read anything. This is a genuine first impression. So yeah, without further ado, let's just actually read through the patch notes, and hopefully we're gonna have a really good variety patch. Last one was indeed a banger, so I hope this one will follow its footprints as well. So, patch 4.11. This patch includes the release of Trusty Adnere, the card we collaborate with community member Rusticles to create. So I actually do know about this card from, obviously, if you've seen the post before this one. We're gonna, talk about this card a bit later. Additionally, we have updates on competitive, balance changes, filled with puns thanks to resident dad joke extraordinaire designer I Am Walrus, and a whole slew of brand new cards that will shake up the meta. Oh, okay. We also have some funky new skins and remixes on some of our most musical champions. Check out our whole new remix Rumble skin line hitting Runeterra. Ah, dude, my wallet, rest in peace. Updates will be live November 8th. Nice. Okay, so tomorrow, yeah. Well, so community spotlight Rusticles. We're gonna talk about it lightly when we reach the card. So let's actually get right into the new card. So Enraged Firespitter. It's a Noxus card. Okay, it's the Noxus card for this variety patch. 6 mana, 8 attack, and 4 health. So it's Titanic. That's an important distinction to make. Play. Deal 2 to an enemy and 2 to the enemy nexus. Wow, what? A Titanic ally that you can possibly drop easily on turn 5. Easily. You only need 1 sigil to drop him on turn 5. And he basically is a 5 mana 8/4 with Challenger. Wait, don't you have like this weird card that recently got buffed to be Titanic? Isn't this one is just strictly better? It literally has a play effect. It's literally the same stats. I think it even has 1 more HP. I don't remember if it has 3 or 4 HP, but I think it has 3. And it's literally have a play effect, which is also an elemental, which could, be relevant. So possibly a 5 mana, 8/4 Challenger that deals 2 to an enemy and 2 to the enemy nexus. Wow, that's super spicy. That is super spicy. Oh my god, that's interesting. That is so interesting. Actually, I'm not sure what to think. I mean, it is Noxus, so it is limiting. I mean, do you really want to play Frailer than Noxus together? I don't know. Okay, that's an interesting card. That's actually an interesting card. Sure. I guess I'll try it out. That's really sick. Okay. So, yeah, we got the Trusty Adnere and the Adnere every artist, yeah. So this is basically, if you haven't read the recent news, basically it was a part of developer for a day, and a really nice story behind it. I'm not going to spoil it. If you want, you can go and read it. But in terms of the card itself, I think it's on the, lower power side. I mean, obviously it's a 4 mana 3/3 Venom summon Adnere Varice, and the Everitz. Oh my god. It's basically a 1 mana 1/1 support. Grow me to my supported ally stats this round. Potentially can be really powerful, but this is a ping meta. And, a 1 mana 1/1 is not going to survive. Unless you play her on turn 1, which you can't, because she's only a token created by the Adnere. So only possible on turn 4, and that's too late. Your opponent will have an answer. But a really cool card, really flavorful card. And I guess that's all that matters for this time. So really good, really fantastic, but in terms of power, it is on the lower side. So let's go actually right into the next card, PNZ. 8 mana 8/6, so another Titanic. Wow, that's super interesting. Is everyone Titanic? Chemtech Drake, that's an epic. When you play a spell, draw 1. Oh my god, what? When you play a spell, draw 1. When you draw, while you have a full hand, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. Oh, that's so interesting! Oh my god, that's so special. That is such a special effect. Wow. Wow, they really got creative with this one. I totally didn't anticipate. Wow, wow. That's really, really cool. Do I think this effect is powerful? No, definitely not. This is way too slow, but yeah, this is really cool. And I mean, when you play a spell, draw one, but that's kinda, you know, that's meh. I mean, on an 8 mana, 8/6, that's kinda meh. But there is a Jaina Volibear deck. Maybe this card will see play in it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's actually really difficult to tell. I think this card is too slow, you know, just, you know, at first glance. Definitely a cool card. Will 100% build a Volibear Jaina deck with this card in mind. Yeah, really cool card. Really cool card design. Wow, well done, Riot. Okay, so next card is the familiar one. Is the Boadir, yeah, Boadir of Blackened Ice. And that's a Titanic, so everything is Titanic, it seems. Wow, okay. So, 8 mana, 8/8, already pretty solid stat line. When I'm summoned, summon 2 Frozen Troll and advance them to 2. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really slow, but that's so cool. That's so cool, but it's too slow. Yeah, it's too slow. This is a really bad card. Oh, this is a really bad card. Really cool though. Really cool though, yeah. Frozen Troll again. It's the Lissandra effect, and even Lissandra when you play her on turn 3, she's really slow. She's like ultra slow. Yeah, that's not good enough. Also, you need to have a board space for the landmark, which is, you know, really difficult to give up. And for 8 mana, and I know, I understand he's Titanic, and you can possibly summon him on turn 5 maybe, but as I said before, even Lissandra sucks. So this card will definitely not see any type of play. Any type of play. I bet they will probably buff this to actually advance it to 3, or maybe even possibly 4. But that will actually might just be too much. So I guess they will test this card out and buff it as they see fit. But as this card stands right now, it will see 0 play. It's too slow. Dune Swallower, the Shurima Titan. 5 mana, 9/6 with Spell, Shield, and Fearsome! That's nuts! What? Okay, to play me, kill an ally or one of your mana gems 3 times. Oh, okay. Okay, now I understand. Okay, sure. So basically you either destroy 3 mana gems, or I guess you can choose, or, you know, have some sort of a combination. But you can actually kill 3 allies. So I need to understand this correctly. You can either kill 3 allies or destroy 3 mana gems, or you can combine them. That's interesting. Kill an ally or one. Yeah, it's or. I think I don't think you can, you know, mix them up. So let's say obviously you're not gonna waste 3 mana gems to to cast this one. You will instantly lose the game. Even if you're playing aggro, you won't go back to turn 2. That's just stupid. Yeah, so let me just think about it for a sec. Killing 3 allies. How reasonable is that? That actually seems really reasonable. I legitimately think there is an Undying deck, which also, the Undying, you always play this deck with Shurima. You always play an Undying Shurima deck. Maybe the Dune Swallower go in it. That's interesting. That's actually super interesting. I actually don't know. Wow, this is such an enigma. This will be, I think, kind of a tough nut to crack. But I think this card is, you know, is definitely interesting. I don't know if it's good or not. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna even trying to assess this card. I think it's really good if you know, it's possible to actually get him on board. And I mean, it does just say to play me, so you can kind of summon him, but I don't think there are ways to cheating him right now. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. The only thing that pops to my mind right now is the Undying deck that also runs Shurima, you know, the Undying Control, which run Undying, Nasus, and Senna. So is this card a great fit into this deck? You know, that's a possible slate trigger for Nasus as well. So I actually think it might just see play. I actually think this card is kind of solid. That's a really interesting card. That is a really interesting card. Yeah, would 100% build a deck around it. 100% I will build an Undying Control deck around it. Because Undying Control is my favorite archetype. You already know this by now. My most popular video is an Undying Control deck. Yeah, sick. So, sure, we'll definitely build a deck around this card. Really, really cool card. So, the Demacia Titan, the Kingfisher. 9 mana, 8/8. Solid stat line. When I'm summoned, draw one of each champion from your deck each round. The first time you summon a champion rally? Oh my god, that's sick. Oh, that's... what? Oh, that's sick. Oh, the Kingfisher. I get it. Oh, that's so sick. Oh my god, I wish I could see the full art right now. The full art seems so sick. Wow. So a 9 mana 8/8, that's really slow. That's really slow. But, I mean, you do draw one of each champion. So, best case scenario, you draw, I guess, 2. And, yeah. So, 9 mana 8/8, draw 2 champions. That's a pretty neat boat. That's a literal boat as well, so that's a really powerful boat. And the good thing about it is that it's a general boat. You don't have to like play a specific champion. You know, you don't have to run the Jarvan boat, which is his father, you know, Jarvan the third. You can run the Kingfisher. That's really interesting. That's so interesting. I mean, a 9 mana 8/8 boat, that's pretty solid. Draw 2 in Demacia, that's also pretty hard to come by. That's a really interesting card. That's a really interesting card. There was also a really cool deck I was trying to build with Demacia. This card fits right into it, actually. Oh, wow, that fits actually perfectly into my deck. The War Mother Demacia call deck. Wow, that is super interesting. You know what? I'm super stoked for this card. I'm gonna try this deck as well. Wow, what a perfect addition to my collection. What a phenomenal card design. So interesting. I'm loving this card, dude. This is possibly the best Titan so far. That's actually the best right now. Okay, really, really cool card. Super stoked for this one. So let's actually get into the Bundle City Titan. Portia The Peculiar. 9 mana 9/9, so again, really good stat line. Play. Manifest a Titanic follower and set its stats to 1/1 and cost to 0. Oh! Okay. Oh, that's a play effect. That's interesting. I mean, you can't really assess this card. You can high roll, you can low roll. You can't really assess this card. I don't know. I think it's too slow. I don't think it's that great. I mean, maybe, possibly, I really need to think about all of the Titans you can possibly get, but it's a Titanic follower, it's not a unit. It's not like a champion. So, you can only get a follower, obviously, and I can't really, really think about a follower you want for a 1/1 that has, like, a really good play effect. Yeah, I think this card is fine. I don't think it will see play. Too slow, and the effect isn't that great. So, let's actually go right into the build radar, and holy god, I already see this is a sea monster dragon. That's insane. A sea monster dragon in build radar, dude. Oh no. Oh my god, and he's deep. Okay. Sefirsa, Scourge of the Deep. Oh, deep getting Titanic support. Sign me up. 8 mana, 8/7 with deep, so pretty chunky stand line. Obviously, it has deep. When you spend mana to play another unit, create a random card in the hand of equal cost. It costs 0 and is fleeting. Wow, that is insanely powerful. Yeah, that is nuts. This is nuts. This is actually ultra nuts. I mean, obviously, if you can get it on board. Is it too slow? Yeah. Probably. I mean, if you play deep, by the time you'll drop Sefirsa, yeah, you're probably already won. So I think it is too slow, but that's a really neat card. That's a really neat card. You also kind of need to play another unit to get the effect online, so it's extra slow. but sure. What a cool card. Yeah, I'm already, I'm always happy to see another deep card being added into the format. So why not? Really, really, really cool card. So, the Shadow Isle card, the Spectral Ironhound. Oh, it isn't Titanic? Okay. First non-Titanic. Spectral Ironhound, 6 mana 5/3 to play me. Kill an ally. When I'm summoned, summon a 1000 Clawed Deathwinder. What is that? What?! Wait, what?! A 6 mana 5/3 to play me, kill an ally. That's nothing. When I'm summoned, summon a 1000 Yo! That's crazy! For 6 mana! You can play this with the Undying! What?! That's nuts! That's nuts, dude. That's crazy! And that's a Titanic! What? Yo, okay. Sorry for yelling into the mic. Oh my god. Wow, that's really powerful. That's really powerful, dude. You have so much time to actually play the Undying before turn 6. And if you get one Undying, you can kill it to get insane board presence. Insane. That's crazy. I mean, they do have low HP, but I mean, still, that's a lot of board presence. The attack really matters against the Demacia based deck. That's insane. That's really powerful. Wow. That's really powerful. Okay, so again, going straight into my Undying deck. Just keep feeding me more Undying synergy card, Riot. You know, I'll eat them up for sure. So, for the final card, we have Targan, which isn't Titanic. So, a 5 mana Targan card, 4 attack and 5 health, so really good stat line. When I'm summoned, or you summon a Titanic ally, heal your Nexus 3. Oh! Nice! Nice! Oh, what a fine card. What a fine card. A solid stat line, Titanic synergy, thank you, dude. In Targan, which is a really good Titanic region. Wow, what a phenomenal card. Super simple and super solid. Yeah, I definitely think this card is good. This card is good. Will it be enough to see meta play? Possibly, possibly. I'm definitely, again, I'm just going to play it. Yeah, really cool card. Wow, super awesome card. Wow, super stoked about this one as well. What a phenomenal variety patch. Wow, incredible. Every single card is amazing. Wow, really, really well done, Riot. What a variety patch. Wow, crazy. So, now we have the balance portion. You know, the long-awaited balance. Kickbye to Nila and Jenna, you can already see. Let's actually start with the, the Divine Whirlwind, the first one. Come on, dude, please. I got this card. So, from deal 2 to the Nexus, deal 1, thank God, dude. Thank God. I really didn't want them to actually hurt the mana reduction. I think the mana reduction was fine. The only problem I had with this card is the Nexus damage, and I actually specifically targeted this portion. Great. I think 1 is fair. It's something. It's not 2, obviously. 2 is way too much for this card. It's too much. But deal 1 is totally fine. I think this card is great. So, yeah, it will see play? Sure. Yeah, it's still a really great card. Still really powerful. Cosmic Call. Invoke with cost reduction, just cost reduction. Okay, card is dead, but that's great. This card is super toxic. I mean, you used to manifest and you used to, like, do the cost reduction. That was super toxic. That was too good. They saw the potential in it and they just, took it down before this card became a huge problem. Well done, Riot. That's a very wise decision. Is this card dead? Yeah, no one play it now. But, this card is really, really good. Maybe in possible slower metas, it will see play. And maybe one day there will be a sideboard in Legends of Runeterra. Who knows? So definitely can see sideboard play. Jenna, rest in peace. I've seen you play 6 cost reduce card. I've seen you play 8. Oh, really? Oh, that's it? Okay, so I'm gonna touch her updraft. I thought she was gonna updraft 1 to draw 1. That's it? Okay, that's not that bad. I mean, she is difficult to level up now, which is significant. That's definitely not something that goes by me. I definitely see it as a huge nerf. But she's still viable. I mean, she's still playable. Yeah, she does her thing. She draws card. I mean, most of the time you're gonna play her and she dies anyway. But yeah, in those rare cases where your opponent doesn't immediately kill Janna, you know, you will have a really difficult time leveling her up. And that's something, but still, she's really great. She's still an S tier champion, that's not really a nerf. And champion strength point for 8 to 9, dude, I told you, dude, this card is busted. Even when they nerfed it, they said they nerfed it and they reduced the cost from 9 to 8. I knew this card gonna go back to 9, dude. I said it, I always said it, this card is ultra nuts. And let's see what they actually write here. We've tried a lot of different angles with Champion Strength since released, and while we feel the current version of the card is healthier, it's a little too cheap for the game-ending power it can provide. Yeah. Apparently, given literally all your allies +4/+4 and rally, just promote a really toxic playstyle where you literally play just 1 and 2 mana units and finish the game by turn like, I don't know, 5 or 6. So really toxic pattern, it's not fun. The 1 mana is a huge distinction. The difference between 9 and 8 is really, really big. So huge W for Riot and well done. This nerf is perfect. So now we go into the buff section. Swain has been reverted. Great. Sure, very, very cool. Dame the Despoiler, no Overwhelm, now has Overwhelm, okay. Dedicant of the Challenge is still garbage, the 1+ elf won't change a single thing. Protective Broodfather is now Titanic, interesting. Okay, that's actually can possibly lead to some synergies. Trindamir is now has 2 okay, War Mother Call is no. Oh! No way! I just told you I was trying to build a War Mother Call deck. Riot. Ooh, this patch is so great, dude. I already have like 4 different decks I'm gonna build in my head. Dude, that's crazy. 1 less mana, that's insane. That's huge. That's huge. From 12 to 11, that's crazy. You can possibly play War Mother Call on turn 8 if you have banked 3 spell mana. That's insane. That's a huge difference. Turn 9 and turn 8, that's huge difference. Huge difference. Wow, that's incredible buff. Wow, I actually dying to see this card in play right now. Oh my god, I'm actually dying for this patch to come, dude. Holy, Captain Ledros, my man. 1 more attack, yeah, that won't change a single thing. No keyword, and now it has Fearsome. Well, it is Spider. I always thought it was weird, this, you know, Spider didn't have Fearsome, and the Spiderlings that he summons actually do have Fearsome. That was kind of weird. Yeah, really good, really great, sure, why not? Spirit Leech went for 4-1 to 4-2. That's actually a pretty good change. Spirit Leech is the card, the Shadow House card that kills a card and draws you 2 cards. And yeah, I mean 1 health, it was pingable. Now it is pingable, but at least not by Bandle City. Yeah, that's a pretty cool buff. Definitely won't break this card or anything like that. The Etherfiend is 7 mana, a 6/4 is now a 6 cost, 5/3. Ooh, mana reduction is great. So that's the bird that kills your own sting. Is it good? Nah, I think it won't see play. Seal and Steel, rest in peace, dude. This is literally one of the worst cards in the game. Let's see what they gave it. So, oh, they changed it completely. Seal and Steel, 2 mana, fast speed, obliterate an ally and create corrupted form in the stats. Seal and Steel is a tempting effect, but hasn't managed the Darkened Dose Trap. And Dex, partly because how hard it is to use the resulting equipment, while the cost reduction here naturally makes the equipment easier to play. There might be a certain Demacian who take particular interest in the easier cat shape. Oh, okay, so you can't really see it. I think the, you know, the image is broken for some reason, but they reduced the weapon cost from 3 to 2. I assume that's what they did. So, I mean, according to the text here, they reduced the weapon cost. You used to play Seal and Steel, and then you created a 3 mana weapon with the unit stats. now it costs 2, so you have a lot more synergies with the Vayne, or just, you know, the Mossy or Feathered cards that, you know, can auto-equip it. Really cool, yeah, really cool. That's actually a pretty big change. Sure, yeah, interesting card, actually interesting card. And Eternal, we're not gonna go through that, I'm not playing Eternal, so that's irrelevant to me. Adjustments, I guess I really don't care, that's Eternal, so we'll skip right into the skins. So personalization, let's actually check the Jazz Bard skin. Okay, that's the level 1. That's pretty sick. That's pretty dope. I love the fact you don't see his face. Nice, okay, that's a pretty cool skin. Ooh, that's a DJ Ilabit. Nice. That's a wonderful skin. Oh, that's beautiful. Rest in peace, my wallet. Maestro Jin. That's literally Jin. What has changed? Unique art. I mean, okay. I guess they forgot to upload it. Hyperpop Lulu. What is that? Oh, that's so weird, but in a good way. Oh, it sort of looked like Arcade. Okay, that's sick. That's really sick card. And you got Hyperpop Ziggs. Sick. Okay. Oh, that's really cool. Tiny Violin. No, dude, no. Super toxic. That's super toxic. I can already imagine the people spamming it. We got this one. Oh, Dragon Ball Z reference. Sick. Okay. Dynamic Duo. And you have the remix bundle. Sure. Competitive. That's the kind of irrelevant to me. And bug fixes. Okay, I actually hope they fix the deluge bug. Fix an issue with some. Nope. Nope. Where's deluge bug? Please. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Dude, that's all I waited for. The deluge bug was so weird. I actually have a deck strictly waiting for this bug to be fixed, and yeah, it took them over a month. That's really sad. That's really sad. It shouldn't have taken so long. They should have hotfixed it, but I guess now it's fixed, so at least we have that. Yeah, so pretty cool. Wow. So for conclusion, I guess insanely good variety patch. Another massive win for Riot and a banger of a patch. I'm super stoked to test every single card in here. And, you know, the buffs are amazing. The buffs are amazing. The nerfs are great. Clearly on the best. Nilla haven't got touched. So I'm kinda interested to see how Nilla and Janna will be affected by these nerfs. I think it was more of a slap on the wrist, but maybe it will be enough. Who knows? Definitely incredible buffs, you know, some of them, and I'm gonna try so many. I have so many different decks in mind, so stay tuned for the future video, guys. But that's all for now, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.